welcome to Cooking with Angela. Today we're going to make a lemon cheesecake, my favorite. It's so easy. Pretty much make the base, stick everything in the bowl, whisk it up, pour it in, done. So to start, we need a packet of biscuits. Whoa, noisy, sorry. And we're going to chuck it all in the blender. I haven't got a food processor, so if you've got a food processor you can stick all of it in together, but since I've only got a blender, we're going to have to do little bit by little bit. Oh, done. And we'll stick that in the bowl. And repeat the process until you've done the whole packet. So that's a whole packet of biscuits, and then we've got our melted butter. And this is the biscuit base of our cheesecake. So mix that, combine that together. And you can tell that you can tell a good biscuit base by pressing it against the bowl. And see how that holds now? Beautiful. If it's too dry, it won't hold and it'll be like breadcrumby and fall apart. This is perfect. So we're just going to grab a bit of canola oil spray and just spray our pan here. We've got a springform pan, and then what we do is we put all our biscuits in like that, and then we push it down. You want a bit on the edges, so just with the edges of your hands, you need to push that in and just turn it as you're pushing it in. You can't stuff up this recipe. As long as you follow it, it will turn out each time. Once you've done that, we're going to place that in the fridge for 20 minutes. But while it's in the fridge, we're going to make our cheesecake. As now we're ready to prepare our filling for our lemon cheesecake. So the first thing we have to do is we need to get some gelatin, and we need to melt the gelatin in hot water. So we need a heaped teaspoon of gelatin just into a little container like that. Then we need some boiling water. So we'll put boiling water in a container into a bowl. And then we need 1 teaspoon of that boiling water. And I'll add a little bit more because it was just under. And we mix that and we place that in the boiling water, and we want that to dissolve. Beautiful. So we'll put that aside and let that sit like that in the hot water, because if we let it cool down, it will go hard. So now to prepare the filling. So we need a block of Philadelphia cheese, and our Philadelphia cheese is on room temperature, sorry, bit of a mouthful. So we'll just throw that in the bowl, and we'll place that on our mixer and place it down, and we're just going to mix it to soften it because we wanted a nice soft texture. Okay, now that's quite soft and smooth, we're going to add a tin of condensed milk. Yum, condensed milk, my favorite. We're going to add all of that in there. Yum, yum, yum. My mouth's watering already. Then we'll put this down again and keep mixing. Now to our flavouring. So we're going to do some, well, it's going to be a lemon cheesecake, so we need lemon rind. Grab our baking paper, 1 for the bottom and 1 for our grater. And this is going to help prevent the lemon rind sticking inside the grater. So you just start grating away. Now you don't want to go further than the white area of the lemon, as the white area is really bitter. You only want the rind. So what you do is you pull your grater off, give it a bit of a shake, grab what's on the back. And then grab your knife and or your lemon rind comes straight off. Beautiful. Then we need some lemon juice. So with our lemons that we've got, that we've just grated or zested, I prefer to do it in a bowl first in case seeds fall out, because you don't want seeds in your cheesecake. So we need about 1/3 of a cup. So if you squeeze the lemon, if you see seeds, just pull them out with your fingers. Now we're going to add that to our mixture. So we'll place that into our cheesecake mixture, and we're going to mix that again. I might give it a bit of a stir down the bottom just to make sure it all gets combined. We've got to get rid of all the lumps, and pretty much it's nearly done. All we have to do after that is add our gelatin. So let's give it a bit of a mix. On slow first. Now as you can see, there's still lumps in there. What are we going to do? So I might chuck on the whisk little attachment just to get those lumps out, because lumps are gross in any forms. So I've just mixed it for 5 minutes and all the lumps are gone, and we're going to add our gelatin. So add the gelatin. So once the gelatin's all mixed in, we'll lift our, we'll get our mixture out. And here's our prepared biscuit base. And then what we do is we put in our mixture into our bowl. Like that. Oh, what's that? Get that out. Beautiful. And then we'll that a bit of a bang, and that will get the air bubbles out, and then we'll chuck it in the fridge for 3 hours and we'll see what it's like. Cheesecake's ready. Okay, let's get it out of the fridge. Ooh, yummy. All right, I'm praying that this is going to work. Yay, look, it came out. Now we have to get it on the plate, which is easy peasy, Japanesey. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to decorate it. How nice does that look? So I've got some strawberries to decorate the top with. All I'm going to do is, thinking I might just cut a whole lot and just chuck it on top nicely. So then we grab our strawberries and we're just going to sprinkle them on the top like that. Beautiful. And I might grab some icing sugar and we're just going to sprinkle it on top like that. Yum! How good's that? And there we have lemon cheesecake. Pretty good.